Thanks for tuning back in. We are live here at the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center with our second guest, Jamie Antignano. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Great job with the last name.
I think you're going to be teaching me some Italian today.
A little bit, yeah.
Definitely.
It sounded good so far.
Yes. So, Jamie, you are from Angelo's
Civita, Farnese.
Civita, Farnese.
Yeah,
now,
very
so
good.
I'm going to be speaking Italian by the end of this section.
Fluent.
Definitely. So, Angelo's has been a real true staple on Federal Hill for 95 years.
95 years this year, since 1924.
So incredible. You know, I have just so many childhood memories going into Angelo's, and it's just such a nice, wonderful place to have here in Providence.
Thank you. Yeah,
Definitely.
so it started in 1924, 95-year celebration starting this year, so we're incredibly excited.
And so 5 years, it's going to be 100, and that's just incredible.
Oh, yeah. Endless party. Endless party.
We're going into a 5-year-long party at Angelo's right now,
Get
so
ready.
make sure you get your dancing pants on and head over there.
Exactly.
Awesome. So please tell me a little bit about yourself,
Okay.
your role at the restaurant, family-owned, operated business.
Yes.
You must have to fill a lot of different roles.
Oh,
so
I
what is it
appreciate
like for you in your position at Angelo's?
Well, little background, I started out in the corporate world in business, so not in the food industry whatsoever.
So this is very different.
Very different, but I've worked at the restaurant since I was a little girl, so
Okay.
true family style
Yes.
restaurant, but
Yeah.
came on board, and then day to day is everything. I was a bartender on Sunday, I was in the kitchen last night,
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
a manager today, so it's truly day to day, and either my father and I are there every single day
Oh, wow.
to make sure that the business is running smoothly.
Wow.
So.
And so mom and dad are both at the restaurant.
Mom and dad are both at the restaurant. My mom does all the baking, she does all the bookkeeping, and my dad's there every single day with me, so it's so exciting.
That is so nice to be able to spend time with your family in that atmosphere and really get to work together. I'm sure that like sometimes it gets crazy, but really to have that kind of support at work all the time is just fantastic.
Oh yeah, we haven't killed each other yet. That's a good
sign.
Been close.
Yeah.
We've been close. My dad's the third generation. He had it for 30 years this year.
Oh my goodness, 30 years
Oh
for him.
yeah, and
Okay.
then I'm the fourth generation, so it's been a pleasure spending time with him and working with him every day.
So I'm sure we're able to learn a lot from your dad.
Oh, every day. Every day I learn something new, all the history, because 95 years is a lot to squeeze in.
Definitely.
So I learn something new every day, especially from our guests, too. The customers have been dining with us for 40-plus years, 50-plus years,
Yeah.
and the memories that they have are truly special.
Of course. Now, Angelo's truly has a very rich history, starting, opening in 1924.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about how it got started and, some of those historical monuments along the way.
So Civita Farnese, Civita City, so kind of like a paese.
Okay.
And then Farnese is a small town 125 miles northwest of Rome, so central Italy.
Wow.
And the original owner, Angelo Maestro di Casa, which means master of the house, so
That's
learning
okay,
more
so-
Italy
yes,
for you.
okay.
Italian. He came to America to start this restaurant, and that's where all the recipes originated from.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
the restaurants, the recipes that we're eating today
Yes.
are really from 1924
Exactly.
when you came here from
exactly.
Italy.
Not the spaghetti donuts, but the
Okay,
veal and peppers.
What, they didn't have spaghetti in 1924?
No,
Oh, that's so
you know
weird.
what? I don't think they had those then.
Not yet, not yet. That's a little bit before the time.
Yeah, but our house sauce recipe, our veal and peppers recipe,
Wow.
our brajol, our tripe, everything is from 1924.
Yes, and now you're definitely known for like great quality food, but for an awesome price.
And that's our motto. We want to be the best quality, the best price, and fast service. We pride ourselves of greeting you at the door. We know your order when you sit down, and we're ready to rock and roll.
That is just awesome.
Yeah.
Now, one of my favorite dishes that I know has been on the menu since the beginning is the meatballs and fries.
Yes.
So tell me about this dish, like where it got its roots from and what we can expect.
You know, we have people come in, they're like, I just ordered meatballs. I didn't want the fries with that. And we're like, no,
it goes with it.
Don't, you're getting extra fries, you're fine.
Nice.
But the dish originated because during the Great Depression, our restaurant was, blue-collar families coming in that
Definitely.
didn't have a lot of money. They used to barter with the waiters, being like, I'll pay you later, don't
Oh,
worry.
no.
But we used to serve meatballs, and Angelo added the french fries for extra starch so
Oh,
that
wow.
if they couldn't have a next meal, they had something to fill them up
Something
in their stomach.
filling, the meatballs are a little bit heavy, but the french fries will definitely, the carbs will fill you up. keep you
Exactly.
going.
So when they didn't know when their next
Wow.
meal was going to be, he just kept adding french fries so that it was an affordable meal to carry people on through the Great Depression.
That is amazing. So
Yeah.
not only, were you a big part of the community, you were actually helping to literally feed the community and keep them going through a rough time.
Exactly, and that's why we're the originators of the half order as well, because during the Great Depression, when people couldn't afford a full-size meal, we did half orders. So people could
that's so
afford food
amazing.
during the Great Depression.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And now it's carried through today.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 4
and
generations strong.
Your red sauce. It's been around for 95
so
years.
good.
Came over from Italy. Tell me about it. You make it fresh every day.
Fresh every day. Our chef's been with us for 40 plus years. He started when he was 16, and he's been with us ever since. But our red sauce truly starts like your grandma's sauce. It is onions, garlic, oil, starts from scratch.
All those good
simmers,
simmering
together.
together.
You walk in the morning and you smell it, and it's amazing, and it's made fresh every single day. We use Saporito tomatoes, so they're very high quality tomatoes, and it's phenomenal.
That is awesome. I have to say that I love red sauce. Like, I'm not even kidding.
You can put it on everything.
You could put a jar of red sauce in front of me. Like, I'm going to just eat this.
That's why the red sauce is here.
I just love red sauce. And so I'm a little bit critical, and I adore your red sauce.
Thank you.
I absolutely love it. And you can just tell, you know, you go out to eat, especially if you're going out to an Italian restaurant, you cannot use canned tomato sauce. It is an absolute sin.
Yeah, I couldn't even look at you.
No, how dare you?
That's an insult to me.
No. So you guys are really doing it right. So what do we have here? This is another one of your classic staple dishes.
Yes. So 1924 recipe. This is our veal and peppers right here. So it's stewed veal and peppers. It simmers. It sits for hours. So
nice and tender.
Nice and tender. It melts in your mouth. It's like butter. But this starts out the same way. You have your garlic. You have your onions and your oil. You reduce it down and you start the sauce. And our chef, it's on the stove for hours and just simmers, and it's amazing. It's the best sauce in the house. You take the sauce, you put it on pasta, you're living the life.
Genius.
Yes. You don't need anything else.
Yes. So we know we have these classic dishes from 1924. They've been around for 95 years. But you're also adding some new fresh dishes to the menu as well.
So spaghetti
Exhibit
donuts.
A, spaghetti donuts, and I am just like over the moon. I cannot wait to try one of these.
We brought them on board about 6 months ago.
Yeah, and they've been a huge hit.
Taken off.
Yes.
So this is our original red sauce. So all it is, spaghetti donuts, is red sauce, cheese, pasta, and egg just to bind it, and you bake it, and they're phenomenal. But we do pink vodka sauce, Alfredo, pesto, mac and cheese.
That is crazy.
Oh yeah, they're so good.
Awesome.
But other than that, some new dishes. We are erring on the healthy side as well because you know you have your red sauce and your pasta. Someday you're feeling something healthy,
and
but
you need something light.
Yeah, exactly. So instead of like a chicken parm, we have our spring chicken, which is a chicken cutlet that's baked, and it has fresh greens and balsamic and tomatoes and everything on top of it. It's really good.
Oh my God, that just sounds like refreshing.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But still keeping to those classic Italian style roots, and you know, staying true to where you're coming from.
Yep, and everything's still fresh every single day. So
that is amazing.
Yeah.
So we're coming up on 100 years. We're 5 years away, but like 95 years is certainly something to celebrate.
Oh,
and every year up until then, you've got something going on. So what is in the works? What are we planning to party with for the 100 years?
Well, we're keeping it a little close to vest right now. We're trying to do some surprises.
Definitely.
But it really is going to be just celebrating all of the history, all of the people that have walked through these doors. You know, you have your mom, your grandma, your grandpa, the politicians that have come through the city, the artists, the musicians, all the pictures that are hung on our walls. So celebrating Providence, celebrating the restaurant, celebrating our guests. And I think that's truly special. We have wait staff and our chef, again, who've been here 30 plus years, 40 plus years with us, and celebrating them and their memories. So
they definitely deserve to be celebrated for being there for that long, and you know, being a part. At that point, they're a part of the family.
They are. Oh yeah, all of our employees are part of the family.
Of course, and I'm sure that everyone who, like myself, has those memories at Angelo's, you're going to want to come and party. You're going to want to see the space and have that nostalgia kind of come rushing back to you. You know, I just remember the train going. I'd put the quarter in, and it would go around the top of the restaurant. So the train is still there.
The train is still there.
Oh my gosh.
Fully operational. All of the money from the train goes to our True charities. So we've raised over $20,000 to date with all the quarters.
What?
Oh yeah, and then we really do base it on children's charities. We are a family restaurant, so we really want to support families. But we change the charity every single month. So we've done Hasbro for Christmas. We pooled all money to buy the cars for the kids that are going down to Hasbro for surgery.
Wow. Oh my God, because they drive the cars from their waiting room to the operation room. Oh my God, that's just so sweet.
Yeah, so we really do try to give back to the community in every way that we can, so a train's a great way to do that.
That is so fantastic. Yes. And now, not too long ago, you did some renovations, kind of updates.
Yes.
You know, added a new bar. So talk to me about your bar program and what you guys are pouring.
So in 2006, we did a huge renovation. We did have a bar. We only had 3 liquors before the renovation.
That's not enough.
Oh no, we had vodka, rum, and like gin. It was very small.
Like what?
It was the basics. You could get by with that.
So now you've quite expanded.
Now we've expanded, and we're doing even more. We started doing seasonal cocktail lists. So doing everything from, in the summer we had frozen drinks to blueberry vodka lemonades to a lot of different things, but also bringing back your classics. We have an old Italian that is, a lot of our regulars get this all the time. It's our house burgundy wine with orange soda, and they love it.
Really?
Oh yeah, we're bringing it back old school, but bringing some new things as well. So
I mean,
it's been
I think
really exciting.
that's awesome, especially if they have a connection to it. I remember as a kid, my grandmother making wine with ginger ale in it.
Yep, exactly.
Just a little spritz,
Yeah,
like a wine spritz, and that extra flavor of sweetness. Yeah, that is awesome.
But we have everything to Aperol spritzes, to old fashions, to Manhattans. We have an Atwell's old fashioned that's actually a regular old fashioned, but finished off with bourbon barrel aged red wine, so it kind of gives it a different kind of take on it.
Awesome.
So bringing in some really cool cocktails, and it's going to be continuing. We're working on our spring menu now, so we're getting some really good ideas.
Oh, okay. So we definitely need to go in and check out not only your new updates to the menu, but also to the drinks.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we're really highlighting and using our bar more and more, and it's been really fun.
Definitely. Now, you guys have some fun events in the works, or I've seen that you've been doing some events.
Yes.
What have you been having fun with?
Everything. So
everything.
we've worked with local yoga companies. I know you know Zen Mafia.
Yes, I do. Zen Mafia is amazing.
Yes, they do a lot of yoga with restaurants and things like that. So we've been having brunch at the restaurant with yoga. We've been doing paint nights. Currently, what we have in the work is Valentine's Day is in 2 weeks. And we're doing a Valentine's Day paint night. It's like a glass of wine with a heart. It's really cute.
So sweet.
And then we're also doing other kind of programs to help celebrate our 95 years.
Yes.
We're doing Angelo's Love Story. And what it is everyone is writing in, if you've had your first date, your wedding rehearsal dinner, if you met at Angelo's, write in, tell us your story. The links are all online. And then the winner, we actually own the only house on Atwells Avenue that's residential.
Really?
And we turned it into an Airbnb. It's the original owners of the restaurant.
Oh my God.
Yep, so we brought it back to its 1927 roots, and whoever gets to wins a 2-night romantic getaway at the Airbnb.
Oh my God, that is
really cool.
So, now I'm like, okay, now I have to go and write about the date that I had there,
right?
because that's amazing.
Yeah, so we've gotten a lot of great submissions so far. And that's more of collecting the memories and collecting the history that have happened.
Makes it more special for you guys as the family.
Exactly.
To look back at all of, everything that has happened at the restaurant.
Yep, and all the lives that we've touched, and it really means a lot. And that's what our restaurant's really about, is the family and the community and everything like that.
You're making it just sound so special, and it really is.
It is. It is.
That's amazing. Now, before we close out, tell me what probably your favorite dish, like what would you eat the most at the restaurant?
Oof, it's really tough. It would have to be between the veal and peppers, because it melts in your mouth, or our chicken parm. Chicken parm.
You cannot go wrong with chicken parm.
You can't beat our chicken parm.
No way.
I will put ours up in a contest. It is phenomenal, but we should have a chicken parm cook-off. That's all I'm saying. But
I'm gonna have to judge that.
I think you should.
Extra red sauce on the side.
Yep, exactly. But no, I can't get enough of our chicken parm, and then our homemade pasta as well is phenomenal.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That is just all so great in every aspect.
Yeah, you can't get enough of it.
Definitely.
But you can't go wrong with Italian.
Nope. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us
today
and sharing all of your special memories and fun times at Angelo's.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Don't go anywhere, because we have our third guest, with this time with some sweets coming right up.